All right, we're going to factor sum and difference of cubes today. You can see there's two formulas. The one on the left happens to be the sum formula because of that plus sign right in the middle. And the one on the right happens to be the difference formula. So today in the problem that I have first is x to the third plus 8. So we're going to be using the sum formula on the left. So right now we're going to disregard the one on the right. Just disregard that. First thing we need to do is find out what a and b is, because in the formula we have a's and b's. So we're going to look at the first term, which is x to the third, and that a value is going to be the cube root of x to the third, which is just x, because it's x times x times x, so the cube root is x. The second term is an 8, so the b value here is going to be 2, because the cube root of 8 is 2, which is really just 2 times 2 times 2. And there is your cube root. So your a value, and I'm just going to throw it over here. So your a value is x, and your b value is 2. And then we're just going to follow the formula. The first thing is the a plus b, right? So the a plus b. So a plus b, right? A plus b is really just x plus 2. And then we're going to say, okay, I'm going to square that first term. So if I square it, I get x squared. I'm going to multiply them together and get 2x. And then I'm going to square the last term, which will be 4. And then I'm just going to throw in my signs. And if you can keep in mind that it's plus minus plus, I already have the plus for the plus 2 there. So I'm just going to put in minus and plus. And there's your answer, x plus 2. And then x squared minus 2x plus 4. Next one. This one's going to be a difference of the cubes, because we can see right in here that we have a subtraction sign. So we're going to use this formula and totally disregard for the time being the sum formula, because this is a difference problem. Okay, same thing. We're going to find the cube root of x to the third for your a value, because again, they all have a's and b's in here, right? So the cube root of x to the third is x. And because it's x times x times x, and the cube root is just x. And then for 27, right, 27, for that b value, it's going to be 3, because the cube root of 27 is 3. It's really 3 times 3 times 3, so you can see that that cube root is actually going to be 3. All right, so your a value, again, I'll just put it over here. Your a value is x, your b value is 3, and we're just going to follow the formula. It's a minus b right here, right? A minus b. A minus b is x minus 3. And I should move that over for you a little bit so there's room. Actually, I'm going to just change the color so you see it a little better. So it's going to be x minus 3. Okay. Then we're going to square that first term and get x squared. We're going to multiply them together and get 3x. And then we're going to just square this one right down over here and make it 9. And again, the signs here are minus, plus, plus. So I have a minus and a plus and a plus. And there's your answer.